Hi there, everyone, and welcome back to The Last of Us Part 2. And a special welcome today because,
Fireflies are still out there.
Lev, please. I was trying to be
What do you think
sentimental.
they're up to?
I don't know. The goal was always to restore society. I mean, there's all sorts of ways to go about it.
I love the walk and talk dialogue, but I'm trying to do an emotional intro here because I'm a little bittersweet about this because just a few episodes ago, I was talking about how insane it seemed at the time to have taken on the task of playing this game for the channel at that stage where I'm taking like a 30-hour experience to try to share with you guys. But now we're coming to the closing chapter of it, like truly the finale is this episode. And I'm sad to see it go. So anyway, I hope you guys have been enjoying it. I've been having such a good time, and thank you to everyone who's been watching this. It really has been special, and it really has meant a lot to me to be able to share this.
Strange place to find a resistance group.
I don't know, nice weather.
We had all sorts of outposts, big and small. Best way to hide from the army.
But yeah, I'm sad to see it go. I'm having a really good time experiencing this game. So anyway, all I was going to say was, I hope you relax and, is this the right number?
2417.
Yeah, no, we're getting
Getting
closer.
lower.
I hope not. I'm sweating already.
I want coins. Are there any coins? You're sweating.
Such a goof.
Well, to be fair, if he was raised,
Nothing.
if Lev was raised in Seattle, he was used to cold and rain. So California would be a huge shift, coming to the tropical, or not tropical, but the more temperate Santa Barbara climate. So anyway, I was going to say before Lev kept chatting, like I say like it's his fault, was that I hope for this one you actually, just settle in and enjoy it, I really want this, if you've been on this journey this long. Oh, it's not much. We have plenty.
On the left.
I see it. This doesn't even feel stressful because we've been through so much worse consistently throughout this experience. But anyway, what I was trying to say before everything in the world started interrupting me was just that I want you to sit back and relax for this one. Like, in particular, the way I picture, someone watching this episode especially is, I really hope you watch it the way I do when I'm trying to unwind after a long day, where I will put it up on my TV in my living room and I'll pull up YouTube and then I just let myself relax. Oh, fine. Ah, shit. Dodge. Just here to make a fool out of you. See, I've been through too much that just having runners come at me means absolutely nothing. Anyway. But anyway, all I was trying to say, I like that you can see the blood splatter like even across the like the dry grass and all that. Lots of little details like that. Like in a lot of the watery areas, when someone dies, you can see the blood start to pool, which is a nice touch. But anyway, because like when I unwind, because I'll unwind watching gaming YouTube myself.
Clicker.
Do I have a shiv? I'm assuming I don't. Oh, motherfucker, bitch, get back here. Oh, come here. Come on. It's not even that big a deal. No sweat. Yeah, I should know better than to try to have any long-running talk with you guys while I'm doing dialogue sequences.
Yes, you did. Keep your guard up. Let's go back to finding that house.
All right.
2425.
Attaboy.
Yeah, but I want to explore. I like that even in this, like, it's not, like, it's the end of the game. It's not, I want to say, it's tempting to call this section an epilogue because it's after the fact of the main parts of the game. It's really not. It's as interwoven with the story as anything. But
What if we don't find them here?
Assuming all the leads dry up, what would you like to do?
I don't know. Leave this place?
Okay. And where would we go?
West. See what's out there.
To the west?
Ocean.
And past it?
That's weird graffiti.
I'm sure it's nothing.
Fireflies?
No,
Yeah, it does not. Oh, wait.
nothing I recognize at least.
But anyway, just saying, yeah, that's how I relax with YouTube is I'll put on a gaming episode and like I'll get myself a drink, you
What do
know.
you want to do for dinner tonight?
Oh my god. You two stop
Those
bonding.
lobsters I caught yesterday. They're still in a bucket on the deck.
Does sound good, not gonna lie.
Genius.
I'll be there in a second. Is this the right
See
house?
my
I think
numbers.
Yeah.
it's the right one
This has
though.
to be it.
Yeah. All right, let's see if I can get in this way.
Sure.
Let's see.
But anyway, what I've been trying to say for like 10 minutes now, just when I relax, I want you, I'll put on an episode, get myself a drink or, you know, if it's legal where you are, you know, smoke a little weed, you know, because I'm here in California, and just sit there and relax for a bit, have some dinner, let it play, and, you know, and just try to let myself feel like, you know, I'm sitting on the couch watching a buddy play some games. So anyway, that's what I hope you guys do with my videos. I really want them to not be stresses in any sort of way or something that, you know, I want it to be a relaxing experience, even when we're playing games that are,
Looks abandoned.
yes, it does, play
Searching.
games like this that are not super relaxing, but hopefully fun to watch.
Indoors to look like the outdoors, but plants don't look like that.
It's more like a child's dream version of the outdoors.
Yeah, Lev, it's meant to be
In
fun.
the old world, it'd be common for them to decorate kids' rooms like this.
Yeah.
My dad painted a colorful jungle for me.
Oh. Yara would have loved that.
Poor Yara. That was the most, I mean, like one of the most heartbreaking things of last episode is Yara's death. It just, ugh, so sad.
24, 25 Constance.
All right, we here.
This is the place.
Let's look around.
Okay, but there's nothing here.
We don't know that yet.
All right. Yeah, Lev, let's inspect a little closer here. We're trying to get to the fireflies, and man, I want them to make it. Like, that's the thing about reaching this stage of the game. You've journeyed through so much with the two of them, and Yara as well. Did we go in here, or was this locked?
Nada.
I think we went in here.
Is it
All right.
really nothing?
Now, there's something. Don't worry. We'll find it. It's sad, too, to think, like Yara would be so, I think, like, pleased and blessed to know that Lev is still being taken care of and protected, that Abby is still taking it so serious to make sure that, you know, Lev's safe and that Yara's wishes and, you know, all, and Yara's sacrifice isn't all in vain. Sorry, I feel tongue-tied this episode. I don't know why.
Lev, I think we're done here.
No, wait.
You find something?
What'd you see? Oh, behind here? Oh, yeah.
Scratches.
Lev, get out of the way. Let me do it. Come on.
Scooch.
Yeah, Lev, you weigh like 90 pounds. Uh-huh. Secret tunnel.
Hello?
Cool. It's not quite as fun as Eugene's place with the weed everywhere, but it's not bad, you know? Got some board games. Not a terrible place to relax.
Been a while since anyone's been here.
Yeah, for real.
Unfortunately, I have to agree with you.
Also, it's going to be a little weird this time because this is probably going to be the shortest episode, possibly in the entire
It's
playthrough.
barracks, all things considered.
Yeah, not shabby. I mean, it's shabby, but, you know, it's shabby in a way that you could, you know, considering the outside has monsters, you know, running around, this would feel pretty marvelous.
They had power down here.
Hmm.
Look around.
Perhaps this giant shiny button? Yeah, there we go.
Guess they've got solar.
Oh,
Cool. Solar would be the #1 thing that would fix so many problems. Like you wouldn't want to rely on anything gas powered and harvesting gas. If you could charge things, like having electric motors and vehicles would be
Been
a
here for a
game
while.
changer.
that's the shower, right?
Correct. I don't think we're gonna need these, but why not? All right, let's see if we can phone in some help. Hello, is your refrigerator running? Well, then you better go catch it.
Frequency currently in use. This is. Do you see a call sign anywhere?
Oh, what?
It's a short list of numbers and letters. Fuck it. This is Abby from Santa Barbara. Can anyone hear me? Standing by. Is anyone out there?
What's this?
Yeah, there we go.
Those are frequencies. Is this frequency currently in use? This is Abby from Santa Barbara. Is anyone out there?
Are these other Firefly outposts?
I don't know. Can anyone hear me? Hello? Is this frequency currently in use? This is Abby from Santa Barbara. Hello? Hello?
Well, it's a good try.
Is this frequency currently in use? Hello, this is Abby from Santa Barbara. Can anyone hear me? If anyone can hear me, please reply. Please answer.
Hi, Abby. We got a clear signal on you. Where in Santa Barbara you calling from?
2425 Constance. We got a tip about a base, but there's no one here. We're looking for fireflies. I'm a firefly.
Where were you stationed?
I was part of the Salt Lake outpost.
Who ran that facility?
Dr. Jerry Anderson. He was my dad.
Well, how about that? We pulled everyone back from the satellite stations and brought them back here to home base.
How many of you are there?
We're about 200 strong now, with a few more every month.
Owen was right. You're about to get 2 more. How do we find you?
Get to Catalina Island. Approach the large domed building in Avalon. We'll find you.
Okay. Okay, we'll see you soon. Over and out.
Looking forward to it. Good luck, Abby from Santa Barbara. Over and out.
Come on, let's get back to the sailboat.
And I can't imagine like the flood
Okay.
of
Fine.
endorphins and happiness.
What was that?
Why do you make me repeat whenever I'm wrong?
Because it makes me feel better. And because it happens so rarely.
But the idea to know there's an outpost there that you can go hold up it and try to be a little bit safer, like it'd be so nice. Also, it's so smart the idea that they went to the island, like to Catalina. Islands would be the safest fucking place to get away from the infected. I guess we're not getting through this way. All right, where's the goes through the garage, right? Which way do we come in? Is this the garage? No, kids' room. But it'd be just so much easier to patrol and defend. Like, what's the reason why like the Seraphites are so smart for using it? How the fuck do we get out? Went through here. Hold on. Why am I being a dummy dumb? Oh, duh. The door's open right there. I'm sorry, everyone. I hate to be so vacant-minded on the final episode, but don't worry. I'll lock back into to my normal brain power. Ah! God damn it! Oh, God.
Stop! Don't kill her now. Tie her up. Come here, let me see you. You ready?
Wait, what are you doing? Wait.
He's going to press R1. Oh.
Man!
You're fine. Get that little one.
Well, he says that he's fine. Like, the arrow's probably...
Fucking touch him!
The arrow's probably doing a lot of damage, tearing through all your muscles and everything. Oh, man.
Shit. One hell of a catch, huh?
And of course, that shot is, like, in filmmaking terms, that's a mirror shot of Ellie's close up, which is also, that's the thing too. There's good storytelling here that's often not found in video games, which is that they recognize how to use filmmaking technique in the cutscenes to mirror shots and kind of carry the plot lines through the whole story. It just shows it's a level of refinement and awareness of what you're making that makes it all feel so. It's such a united vision, I think, is the main standout of this game. And it's rare to find in almost any game, is where you watch it or play it and you're like, this feels like such a clear-cut perspective of what the director and the creative team on a foundational level wanted the game to play and feel like.
Yeah, that's gotta be it.
Ellie, it's a fucking mess in here. Not like I could blame you, though. She's been sailing all this way by herself. Got a note? Who's this from? So, the good info I traded those fish for turned out to be bogus. Despite our repeated dead ends, my gut tells me the Fireflies are in Santa Barbara. Somewhere. I'm picturing the snark I'd be getting if you heard me say that. Shut up. Gonna check out another tip back in the suburbs. Wish us luck. I was sitting by the fire at night with Lev, looking at the waves, thinking about you. I told him your stupid joke about the skateboarding grandma. He laughed so hard he spit out his food. It's the happiest I've seen him yet. I miss you. You'd have liked it here. There are no towns, just small caravans that move up and down the coast. Everyone says Santa Barbara is haunted, like some Bermuda Triangle. I think it's beautiful. I saw a seal the other day. It had spots. Is this some karmic way of you mocking me? Oh, of course. Because of course it's Abby writing stuff. Because of course I don't know why my brain didn't immediately recognize that that's why Ellie stumbled on this and found it, because she's tracking Abby. But, man.
How would she get up to this?
Damn, it's pretty. This I just love, like, with complete bias, obviously, as a Californian, because I'm like, man, I do love California coastline so much. There's plenty of places with gorgeous coastlines, without a doubt, but this one just, I'd never get tired of it. Because it's always like the city side of California that I kind of get whatever about. I don't necessarily dislike it, because I think there's a lot of things in LA as a city that are great if you know where to look. For food and experiences, concerts, that kind of stuff, theater. But man, the thing that really keeps me coming back to it, why I think I don't mind the idea of living in California as I get older and going out to visit places and spend time in other places, is that I love the coast and the environment here in California. Like, it's one of those that I definitely don't feel, don't feel much of a trade-off for it. It really kind of gives me most of what I want. That said, for long-term wishes, a little vacation house, especially for me, maybe Bainbridge Island near Seattle. Because the main part of the city is kind of in my opinion, a little bit it's fine. It's kind of whatever. I didn't find it that interesting. But man, the islands and the nature and just the color of the foliage and the fall colors, the drizzle, fucking love that. So the idea of being able to go there at some point, in my future, where I could just go hang out there for a month or whatever and get away. Oh my God. Thanks for the bullet. Well, at least this person got a nice. I was gonna say they have a nice view, but man, if you're gonna, did they die or did they commit suicide? I don't know. Either way, you'd hope for a slightly better vantage point to die at, but you know, corpses can't be choosers. That's how the saying goes, right? Okay. Yeah, like this, especially like if you're in California or if you visited or live here and you have not made the effort to go up the coast a little ways, especially to like Big Sur and Monterey, you're missing out, man. That shit is stunning. Like as good as anywhere else I've traveled is those stretches of coast. And I forget that how many like Californians who I meet from Southern California who've never experienced those things. Is there anything up here? No? Nothing to look at? All right. All right. Still trying to be thorough as ever, even though we're in the final stage of the game. There we go. Do I still have? Yeah, I still have all my weapons. I need to like lock my brain back into the fact that I'm not Abby anymore, and I'm playing with like Ellie's weapon set, which should be fun. It's not that different, but all right. Let's see. But yeah, I didn't realize until I talked to people as I grew up how many people in Southern California have never taken the time to go visit like up the coast of California. And you're just missing out. Like it's people in Paris, you know, not visiting their national monuments, but I think it's more egregious than that. All right.
Now what? Mesa Bluff. I'm here, and Santa Barbara proper is that way.
All right. Let's go track down Abby, because Ellie still hasn't learned her lesson in moving on. I don't know if there's even any Easter eggs. I keep glancing around just in case, but I don't think there is any remaining like stuff really to be found. Oh yeah, I gotta remember to use my arrows more. That was a common mistake I was making last time. Ugh. I hear them. Do I have pills? Oh, I have so many. Hold on a second. I forgot because I didn't spend any of them, and then we switched over to the Abby's perspective. I just never used all these upgrades, so fuck it. Hold breath. That's nice. More arrows. More arrows might be nice. Faster crafting. Listen mode. Faster crafting. Where's the thing that like improved? Oh, I already have the listen mode clarity. So I have most of what I want. Hold breath for aiming. Why not? If I'm really trying to get a clean shot. Faster crafting. That could be nice because it does take a while. Don't know if I need any of this. All right. Oops. Craft smoke bombs. Not the way I play. I'm like, that's cool and all, but I'm not going to use that shit. All right. Yeah, give me that. And yeah, sure. Why not? Why the fuck not? Sure. And that's everything. All right. I figure if I haven't used any of those features yet, having like basically gotten through the entire game, then they're probably not that important. I feel like I could just sneak up on that one. All right, there's one way over there. I think I can get to this one first. Because these stationary runners are really not much of a threat. I like the logic behind doing that is so like it would be so stupid trying to actually do that, trying to stealth kill them like that. Where's the other one? Oh, they're right around there. Okay. Let me see if I can arrow that one. Where'd you go? All right, that one's just kind of like wandering around and doesn't seem like much of a threat. So let me check in here for what they have to offer. Let's see what you got. You got some supplies? You got some goodies for me? Yeah, there we go. But yeah, the idea of like trying to like stealth down those runners, because inevitably you'd go to do it one time and it would bite your arm and that would be it. Like for Ellie, obviously that's not as directly of a concern, but still. All right. I know I told you I'd wait for you here, but it's not safe. Rattlers are all through these woods. I can't risk getting chained up again. I'll be in that place where I told you that ping pong ball joke. I missed your laugh. I hope you get out okay. Well, can't wait to hear about the ping pong joke. Okay, got you. Yeah, that's better. Extra arrow. Cool. I will say the game tries to be very fair in that like it starts us off like this, very well supplied. Nice. God, just the shriek of those clickers. They know what they're doing too, because again, this game has amazing sound design, as I've mentioned many times. But like just the sound of it just echoing around is so fucking creepy. Where's the body? Where was it? Where did I just shoot this thing? Was it not right over here? All right. It's fine. Oh! There you are. Oh, fuck. Is it a fucking stalker? You son of a bitch. Alright, I'm already spotted, so I'm gonna take my time, I guess. That snitch ass fucking stalker spotting me. It's weird. Ah! Where are you? I hear you behind me. Where are you? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna try to dodge. Oh, no. That was stupid. That was stupid. I'm getting too confident. I haven't earned it. All right. Right in the tit. I forget that the stalkers don't go down nearly as quick as the runners do. That was why I was doing that. So, all right. I need to not... I don't want to play stupid for this, like, last section of it. Like... 'cause I feel like you can sense that sometimes when you're watching, like, a gaming YouTuber play where they're, like, halfway through a game. So they start just getting kind of stupid and reckless. Because sometimes it's funny, but a lot of times I do find it's really frustrating when you're watching a Let's Player... and you can tell they're just kind of going through it, going crazy, not really caring if they play well or not. Like, I still want to see their best performance, you know what I mean? So I'm still going to try to do that for you guys. I'll try to be a little smarter going through this section. I know I have to jump through the wall there, but I want to see any supplies hidden back here anywhere. No, it doesn't look like it. All right, that's fine. Because what all are my weapons? I have the shotgun and then the rifle, of course, so... all right, still plenty to work with, and I still have my stun bombs and my my trap mines, which again I've been playing for like 15 hours without them, so it's a little weird to like put back into my brain the fact that that's an option. Did I get the brick? Gimme, tasty brick. Separately, back in its day, what a gorgeous house. Absolutely beautiful. All right. Ooh. On the roof. Interesting. Aw, that was a good shot, though. You motherfucker. Gotcha. There we go.
Damn.
I don't want to waste too much ammo, so I'm trying to, like I don't want to just, like, fire arrow after arrow that I can't retrieve. Oh, but I gotta remember, though, I keep thinking about, like, Abby's weapons, because I forget that I can make more of them, unlike Abby's crossbow, like, bolts. Alright, is there anything over here if I don't want to go through the window? Oh, is that my arrow? Might be. Alright, anything over this way if I don't want to? I can go through this way, so I guess I don't have to go straight through there. I don't know if there's an advantage, but I'm gonna go in here and see if that's better.
If I can cut through here.
All right. What can I make? Another Molotov. I have enough supplies. I'm not going to waste it. More cards. Oh, I've missed collecting the cards. Thank you. I can't take the little rubber ducky. I can't take that. You're telling me? Ugh. Is there no one in here? It's so dead quiet, and I don't like that. Okay. I know. I remember there's something in here. I remember. Oh, that they're gonna make me drop down, and then some shit's gonna be waiting. That's what they always do. Is like conveniently you can't hear anything up until you drop in.
All right.
Oh. Oh, there's two of yous. Oh, you fucker! Fuck you! Oh, fuck! Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. I thought they were gonna take like half a second before running at me. Oh, that was fucking scary as hell.
Right.
Alright, I can set this for when it walks. I can set this for when it comes through later. Well, I guess we're starting now. Where are you coming from? Oh god, the fucking spore cloud. Oh, fuck you! Get off me, get off me, get off me! You son of a bitch! Ah. It's so much worse when it's in close quarters like that. Like, that's what makes it so scary, because I don't have the room to maneuver that I'd like. God damn. Ah, fucking stalkers.
God, Abby. If these infected killed you.
Yeah. It's hard at this point because I don't really empathize with Ellie nearly as much. I hurt for Ellie, I think, is the main thing. Like,
Get out of here.
Yeah, I gotta grab all this stuff. Because, like, I feel pain over Ellie and her suffering and all that, but, like, it's hard to empathize with her at this point, which I think that's part of the journey, is being like, she's turned her back and cut out everyone in her life who cares for her for the revenge over someone who's moved on and who's lost so much as well. Stability, reload speed might be nice. Capacity, maybe capacity, so I don't have to spend as much time reloading in the middle of a fight. Sure, let's do that. Give me a chance to take a little sip of my my spiked lemonade. Cool. Ugh. All right. Oh, a pipe? That's way better. Give me that. Yeah. Man, what a pain in the ass to try to be a realtor in the apocalypse, you know? Trying to show people things and there's shamblers farting everywhere. Excuse them. Don't worry. The old tenants will be out by the time you move in. Okay.
Where am I?
All right, under the garden wall. Not to be confused with the show about going over the garden wall. What a view.
Okay. Santa Barbara's downhill.
Yep.
24, 25 constants.
Did you draw a picture? I love seeing Ellie's pictures. Nope, just a butterfly. Wow, Ellie, I really thought you were going to paint the entire scene, which was perhaps a little bit unrealistic of me. All right, I know we're going down that way, but I think there's usually stuff in the big trucks like this you can crawl in. Yeah, there we go. Is there still going to be another chance to upgrade stuff? I don't think there is. I don't remember how long this section is, but I know it's relatively short. Like, I think we're going to be, like, somewhere in the ballpark of an hour 15 for this whole episode, which is kind of crazy. Considering previously some of these episodes have been, like, you know, between 2 and 3 hours long, because it's just how long those, you know, previous segments have been. Stuff. Ah. A lovely little supply cache. What do I want to make? I want the bonky. Yes, please. And I want the Molotov. I use them so much. And the trap mine. Oh, oui, oui. Before we drop down there, is there anyone I can see that I can deal with? All right. Where are we dropping down that's safe? I'm assuming over there. It looks like it's like a slope we can go down, so. Or is it through here? Because this little area is open. Oh, yeah, maybe it's through here. Huh? Who's moaning? Who's jerking off in the Santa Barbara woods? Wow, that is some sexual frustration. All right. Gotcha. All right. The bikes never have any good supplies like the runners. Let me see. Yeah, nothing. All right. Where's that other one? I can't see through all the the underbrush. Ah, there you are. I drop down on you and get the drop on you. Come here, come here. Oh! Alright.
Okay.
Alright, I think we're good. Alright, let's go! Whee. Oh! Ellie, you gotta watch your toes better. Oh! Oh, you didn't need... I don't know, is it your spleen, your liver? I'm not a doctor. I don't know what's on that side, but you didn't need it. Don't worry. Well. This is just like that time Joel gets in that trap, except Ellie is not there to help. Well, god damn it. It's fine. It's just a little bit of a blood... It's just a little blood loss and that rush of blood to the head at the same time. You're fine. God, look at that animation. Sorry, like the veins in her forehead, her turning red. Like, that's crazy. Oh, Jesus. Poor thing.
Abby. I found you.
See? We got a live one.
This bitch is fucked up.
You don't even know the half of it.
I'd be lucky if she lasts a month. Can we please just say we're done for the day?
Yeah. Yeah, get that thing down. Let's reset the traps.
Really, man? I mean, is she even worth the trip back? It's not like... No. I'm good. Something funny?
Looks like you shit your pants.
Fuck you say?
Oh, little bitch.
Oh, you like funny, huh? Get up.
Come on.
Get up.
We don't need
No,
this.
man, she's fucked up anyway, man. Come on. Yeah, it's funny, right? It's funny.
Serious?
Come on. Laugh.
There you go. Nice. Haha. Good instincts, Ellie.
Wait. You said Abby. You're looking for an Abby, right? We picked one up a couple of months ago.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, no, big girl. Blonde. Arms like mine. She had a scrawny kid with cuts by his mouth. Yeah, that's her. You let me go. I'll tell you where she is. You can get to her before that infection takes over.
Talk.
She's in a holding cell at our camp.
Where's that?
Head that way till you hit the railroad track. That'll lead you to a resort. We keep them in the tall, round building. I swear.
Yeah, I believe you, buddy. But my Tommy gun don't. Could have been at home with Potato Ellie. I love you, and I get why you're doing this. But come on, like, you were living on a farm.
Traxter Resort. Tall round building. Traxter Resort. Tall round building.
It doesn't look that bad, actually. Good little sewing skills there coming in handy. Man, she looks so scrawny. Like, I know that's like the point. Oh. Jesus. This is the worst thing, too. Like, Jesus.
Shit. All right.
Fuck did he get a gun? Tell the others to search the area. Make sure he's the only one that got out. Watch out for infected.
Yeah.
I find out anyone helped him, they're going in the fucking pool.
What the hell? You hear that? I'll check it out.
Judy! Ambush! Ambush! Think it came from that direction!
All right, how do I play
Start
this?
searching! Someone must have slipped past us.
Is there any tall grass? Yeah, I can hide in this a little bit.
Okay.
That'll do. That'll keep you quiet. Alright. Tall grass. Let's try that same move. Nailed it. Sorry. Always still feel bad for the dogs. Humans, fuck them. Alright, that was actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. That was not too bad. Alright. Quickly regather my ammunition.
Before these idiots kill her.
Definitely at some point, though, I'm going to let loose with that machine gun. I think it's just, it's too fun to pass up, you know what I mean? Can I not hop on? Oh, yeah, there we go. I can hop in here. Are there any supplies? A few things. But I remember seeing when this game came out, some people talk about how the Rattlers felt a little underdeveloped as like a faction, but I don't think we would want to know more about them. Like the Seraphites are bad. The WLF, they're bad. But the fucking Rattlers are enslaving people. Like they're literally taking people hostage, working them until they die so they can like relax and eat and have them like cleaning up after them and all that. Like absolutely fucking out of a game full of horrifying notions, that's somehow worse. Not even somehow, like that's just like patently worse than absolutely everything else. It's like they reinstituted like a slave trade. Fucking humans, man. So I've always found it very hard to believe the whole notion of like when people say that humans are inherently good. Problem is though, I think a lot of times people say like, oh, like, are humans inherently good or evil? And I'm like, that's not the options. It's not at all how humans work. Humans are not inherently good. I would argue humans are inherently selfish. And the only way we work through to make society better is by saying, what can I do that's about improving the lives of those around me and not just my own life? All right. I know there's more coming in a second, so I'm gonna take the arrow. Yeah. I'm gonna dip into this building. Oh, there's nowhere to go. Oh, okay. All right. Guess I gotta go this way and sneak in. All right. Let me give myself a little space here. Get as many supplies as I can, and then I'm thinking I'm gonna try to use some of my trap mines around the doors, and I can lure the additional enemies in this area back into the building and then pick them off. I think that'd be the smart maneuver. But yeah, that's always been like my contention is that like selfishness is inherent because selfishness is not inherently always evil. I think it's all like it can be made to become something evil if the purpose and the selfish thing becomes truly diabolical or against other humans. But selfishness just comes from survival. You know, it comes from like if I'm being selfish by taking care of myself, my tribe, my group of people before someone else's, it's just because I'm being selfish, but it's understandable. I think that's the thing, you know, we have to push against that in culture to try to say, you know what, I can't just think about myself. I have to think, okay, what can I do to both try to lead a life that is fulfilling for me, but also try to build a society around myself that is also better for other people? All right, where? There's more coming in a second. I don't know where they are, though. I'm putting one here because I think I feel like we're going to be coming back through here. Or at least, if nothing else, I will try to lure them this way. Where are they? There they are. I don't know. I don't know. Like, this is like one of our last big combat encounters, so I kind of want to just try to funnel them all in here. Oh. Who almost spotted me? Are they even that close? Where are they? Oh, you're right there. I see. Let me see if I can get some long shots here with my bow first, though. Nice. I love you hear the little shatter because they're wearing helmets. That's pretty good. All right, where's the other ones? I can throw a bottle to lure them out a little bit. Yeah, come take a look at that. There we go. There we go.
Zach! Ambush! I think he came from over there.
Hit it. Hit the bomb.
Think it came from back there!
How are you not dead? Come on.
Ray! We got him! He ran into that building!
Come on. Someone hit my trap mines. Don't make it so I wasted them all for nothing. Where the fuck did they go? Come on. Oh, there you are. Can I reach all from there? Oh, all right, got one of them. Yeah, come up here.
Bust the outsider. Spread out, look around. Find her and bring her down.
We might have. I caught her! Over here!
Come on, come on. Yeah!
Watch it! If you're gonna kill me, get it over with.
Oh, you must be last one standing. Oh. I thought it was going to let me do it. Man, he got off easy. That was good.
Fuck. My side.
Yeah, Ellie, you need a doctor.
Tracks.
All right. I didn't even go across the street, so let me run over there and see what they have. It's so funny, too. This is such a change of pace visually from everywhere we've been so far, and it still looks so gorgeous. I love seeing the talent of this team applying to different regions. Because, of course, we had the beauty of Jackson. Excuse me. Because, of course, we had the beauty of Jackson in the Midwest, and then, of course, all the time we spent in Washington. And now here in the sunny, you know, the sunlit, vibrant California coast. Smashy, 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 smashy. There we go. All right. Give me all your shit. All right. I'm gonna miss that, honestly. Though, I mean, that said, I'm gonna be able to get my fill of this experience to some extent because I'll be taking like a small break after finishing up, recording and posting the episodes for this, and then I'll be starting the remake of Last of Us, Part 1, because I'm really excited about that. I just need a little break from the heaviness, honestly, so I'm probably gonna, I don't know, I'll pick some more quaint, cute games for a change and get back to some of the stuff I've been meaning to finish. And then, of course, I'll hop on to finishing up Last of Us 1. Nice thing about that, too, is that won't be nearly as much of a time investment because the first Last of Us, draw a little picture of it. Do the art. But that first game is not nearly as long. I think it's about 12 hours on average is what the first one tends to run, which is so much more manageable than this one being like 30. Because I think even with then there's the DLC with Ellie and Riley, and even that I think is maybe an extra like 3 hours. Like, it's not that bad. All right. Come on. I know you don't have the muscles of Abby, but come on, you have enough. You have the force of will, Ellie. There we go. Oh, do I want to swap? No, my thing's upgraded. Okay. All right. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, look at this shit. That's so much more awful. That's worse than the cult. Like,
Oh, God.
ugh.
That looks like a tall, round building.
Yep. All right. Yeah, they're making them work like the crops in the vineyard here. Like, it's fucking horrible. Yeah, so I feel like even like the game designers were like, no, we can't have them be like the main faction you're fighting against. Like, that's too bleak for an entire game. Plus, then you need to, because you're not on the side of the Seraphites ever, but you need to understand the logic of why they came into existence. These guys are just pieces of shit. Hey, Rattlers, I'm Mackenzie. I'm out, free. My husband died picking your fucking tomatoes. We aren't some lonely stragglers. I will be back with others. Your time is coming. Well, their reckoning is here today. I mean, Ellie isn't. Ellie is bringing the wrath of God on them for this episode, which, honestly, it feels kind of good. They give you, like, a nice moral moment where Abby's made a lot of mistakes, but taking out these motherfuckers is not one of them. That's for sure. All right. Let's see. Are we crawling into there? Is that the only way? Yeah, looks like it. All right.
Hello.
Come on. There we go. Yeah, Ellie, you must be hurting right now. And you know, she's all lightheaded and dizzy.
Come on, you can do it. Just a little closer, buddy.
Dude, leave him alone. He can't feel anything.
Fuck that. I promised him I'd do this to him.
This is such a fucked up hobby.
Bet you wish you didn't try to escape now, don't you, Anthony?
That's so fucked up. Like, they're turning them into infected and then keeping them. Awful. But let me show you something fucking cool. You can let Anthony loose. Now, Anthony doesn't last all that long, but he will cause a lovely distraction for a while.
We're not alone here.
You don't see anything.
Oh, shit! Nika! Fucking ambush! He came from back there!
Well, I was trying to be stealthier for longer, but I forgot with the body armor, they don't go down as easy. Alright, yeah, I just need to move to a different position so they don't know exactly where I am. Alright, yeah. That's good. They seem a little bit confused about where I am right now, and that's helpful.
I knew you're out.
Definitely not.
These are some sick fucks.
They are sick fucks. That is 100% accurate. All right, let's go scout around for supplies before the next section. Let's see. Yeah, absolutely sick motherfuckers, though. I do love that that concept, though, of being able to... any last-minute upgrades? Can we upgrade the machine gun at all? No, it's not even on her radar, really. So, all right, that's fine. I mean, we've been doing good on upgrades, and we have not missed almost anything, I'm pretty sure, so... All right, let's see. Oh, I need to be using my explosive arrows more, just because, I mean, like, why not? I need to go for broke here on using my supplies. All right. But yeah, the mechanic of being able to set the infected free and loose them on their captors, that's so cool. It's such a cool... It just adds such a dimension to the fighting that's really unique. Same as being able, you know, when you're in like the underground subway areas, as being able to there's gonna be more in here, I know it. My thing's upgraded for 3. This is 4 hits. I can upgrade it, yeah, do that. But in like the underground subway where you can make the clickers fight the wolf soldiers that are after you, and like all that shit is so cool. All right, really, no one yet. All right, I guess we're okay for now, but there's gonna be more any second. I know it. Oh, something there. No one heard that. It's fine. It's fine. It's probably noisy as hell here. They do not seem like a disciplined bunch, so. That's why I'm a little shocked. I guess they just have enough people who've joined this fucked up faction to get away with it. Because I'm like they seem so undisciplined. Like any decent militarized group would wipe them out. Like the Seraphites or the wolves would have torn them to pieces, I feel like. All right. Anything in the shower? Nope. All right. All right, I think we scoured pretty well for this area, so let's go ahead and let's head back down. All right, you fucked up motherfuckers. All right, I still got plenty left on this silencer, so I should use that. Is there anything next to here? I don't want to miss anything, especially this close to the end. No, we're good. Okay.
Okay.
Well, there's a radio going, so we're definitely not alone. All right, anything over here? All right, this is a dead end. Gotta be careful not to run back in here for anything. Oh, there's a little bit of stuff here, though. But yeah, the idea that these people found this resort and they didn't use it and appreciate how lucky they were to have a space like this. They immediately used it. I don't know about immediately, but pretty quickly it seems like used it to treat other people as like just their fucking workforce, their pack animals. Fucking hate the Rattlers. All right. Where's that? Where's all that racket coming from? I guess I have to crawl through, don't I? Let's see, where am I headed? Oh, this little crack here. Yep.
It's all around building.
All around building. All right.
These assholes.
There are some more infected we can let loose, and I really want to do that. So, yeah, over on the other side there. All right. Can I sneak over there without getting noticed is the question. I mean, the answer is yes, I can if I'm very careful. I'm going to stay low and be real cautious through this section. All right, while I'm out of his line of sight.
Shit! Here!
All right, that's okay. All right, I don't think I can get up here. Get up, get up, get up! Oh, fuck, no! God damn it. Didn't mean to go off the edge like that. Oh, shit. Well, all right, let me try to play this a little bit smarter. Let me see if I can stealth kill that guy. Because if I can stealth kill that one... Yeah, like right here would be my chance. Come here, come on, come on, come on, get closer, get closer. Gotcha. And if I can sneak in very carefully to let this one loose, I might be okay. Like, I gotta hide in the grass to let it free so it doesn't know to come for me. Yeah, go cause some chaos for me. Because these clickers will do a lot of chaos really quick. Go get him, boys. Yeah. That's the stuff. So I don't want them to spot me yet, but I like that they're going to be distracted for a while. Gotcha. Yeah, it gives me the time and the kind of fighting room to be able to get away with stuff like that. And then look at all this chaos. That's amazing. All right. Yeah, look at them running. This is great. What a vantage point. Oh, I'm putting these bitches down. Ah, shit.
I heard something.
No, you didn't.
I'm on it.
Oh, I am stealthing this section like I never have before. Usually my problem is I fuck up the clicker section trying to let them loose, and then it's all kind of screwed up from there. This is going really well. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty impressed. Let's swap weapons.
Go see what's up.
Go. I'll watch your back.
Yeah, watch that back. Where'd you go? I'm gonna blow you up. Where are you all trying to get to? Fuck it. Can't take the ammo with me. Let's do this. Where y'all coming from? Where y'all? Oh, come on. Don't hide. Oh, you're right behind there, aren't you? I got a tasty treat for you. Hey, are you cold? It's a long day. Yeah. Come here. Where's the noggin? Let me see that pretty face. Give me a smile. Come on, you're on camera. Come on. Come on. Can I get you from there? No. Oh. I still got explosive arrows. If you fuckers don't come out here and let me use them. Oh, I see you, cutie.
Right over there! God damn it!
Come on out. Oh, I'm out. Well, that was a dramatic turn of events. Stop hitting. No, fuck you, game. I do it's a little thing, but I hate that the melee button is the same as the switch weapons button. It's a very rare example of poor design in a game that is so polished. Oh, come here, where are you? So what, 2 of you left in there? I can do a stun bomb and then go get him.
Found her! Right here!
Oh shit, there's nowhere to go that way. Alright, that was stupid of me. That was silly. That's what you get.
Nice try!
Man.
You know what? It's okay, buddy. Come here. Come here. Boom! Don't even care anymore. Fuck you. I'm just mad because I hate you fuckers. Like, there's no guilt about killing these people, so... Alright. I think that's most of them. There might be some further into the complex, so I'll be a little bit careful, but... Well, nothing else. We have a nice warm fire here. Good for marshmallows. Alright. Got all that shit. Got all that shit. There's gonna be more through here. I just fucking know it. So, alright. Let me skim around really quick. That was so fun setting the clickers loose, though. That went great. And getting up on the roof to be able to have a vantage point to enjoy the show. That was... Oh, that was better than anything I have ever had in my previous playthroughs of this game or this section of combat. Man, I'm doing pretty good considering there's so much ammunition scattered everywhere, and I haven't been picking up a damn thing. I've just been running through it and picking up afterwards. All right, we can't get up to that second story except from the inside, can we? All right. Oh, I can upgrade a lot of stuff. You know what, let's do... Oh, I already have... I can't make more exploding arrows, can I? Upgrade to you. Yeah, that stun bomb actually came in really handy. Alright. Oh, that's right, we have friends. Well, I'm gonna do something. We have friends upstairs. So let's lure them down here. That was fucking awesome. That was mwah. That was cinematic genius. Oh, you son of a bitch. Ow, ow. I'm gonna heal up. You'll be dead in a second. Yeah. Oh, that was so funny, though. That was fucking awesome. Hop down out of nowhere. Oh, I thought there was gonna be more of you. All right. Cool. All right, yeah, let's Rambo this next section here. All right, let's see. I want my machine gun. Fuck it. All right. Anything else? Anything else? A little bit here and there. Ammo. Thank you. What do I want? I want the stun bombs. I want to be able to throw those and scare them and then run in. A note. We have time to stop and read in the middle of this giant fight. Jenny, sending along some extra beef, grapefruit, and potatoes I just got. They've been impressed with how many strays I've captured and wanted to reward me. We're seeing the best crop we've had since we settled here. Please make sure my mom gets fatty cuts. She looked too skinny last time I saw her. Pat. Yeah, the idea they're just just using these people to like run this fucking farm, like it's just insane. Like, especially in contrast to the Jackson community that is so like it's regimented and it's strict, but the strictness is there for the safety of the community and to make sure people are not being taken by more infected, you know? Like, that's the point. And I think we might have more over in that section, so all right. I'll load it up. That's not a door. That's a shower. Can I not get through to this side? There we go. Ahaha. Oh yeah, and where's my explodey arrows? I need that. Where are you? I'm like, don't tell me I got everyone. I don't want to have gotten everyone. Nope.
What happened? I don't know. It's gotta be a fucking stray. Shit. Spread out. Guard the tower. Fuck! We're under attack! Jesus! Move! Move! Hey. Stray! Over there!
Ah, fuck you. Oh, that was good. You know what? Fuck you.
Got her pinned! Holy shit! Whoa, look out! Wipe her out!
Oh, got me a little bit too, but that's fine. Boom! You thought. Oh shit, you're right there, aren't you? I'm coming closer. Come on, I'm gonna toast you. Here, a toast to you. Oh, fuck me. Ah, lovely. Lovely ambiance. Just, that'll be, here, I'll just loop that. That'll be like your, like those fireplace backgrounds you put on for like ASMR. Here, a toasty rattler for your lovely evening. I think that's all of them there. Yeah. Tons of supplies everywhere, but I didn't need them. Yeah, is this everything out here? Yeah, the fact that they're having these, like, fucking cookouts and barbecues while literally slaving. Oh, God. And also, too, ain't no fucking seasoning on that shit. The, like, I was about to say a worse crime then, and then I realized that they were literally enslaving people. So it's not a worse crime than that. That's much worse. But underneath that on the list should be the unseasoned whole chicken they're putting on the barbecue, because it's pretty bad. All right. Where are they? Okay, I haven't been here. I don't think you need to worry about that, Ellie. I'm pretty sure they're all dead. I'm pretty sure we gleefully murdered every single person left in that complex. Alright. Nothing this way? Alright. Oh, you son of a bitch. Motherfucker. Now, ow, ow. Come on, get her. Get her. There we go. Karma.
Unlock the door.
Alright, come on, let's go.
Hey, where's Abby? She's bit.
Keep back.
Hey, don't put that fucking thing in me.
Hey. Abby tried to escape. She's down in the pillars.
The pillars?
Head down to the beach. You won't miss it. She's probably already dead. Come on.
I wonder what those gunshots are from, because again, we killed... I'm like, dude, we killed all the captors. You all are welcome to just go run home free. There shouldn't be anything for them to fight or worry about. Alright, I guess there's more. I guess it does make sense there'd be some in there, like their barracks or whatever, still sleeping. Poor Ellie, just barely able to move at this point. She's just so... Ooh! Yeah, I mean, that seems fitting. That seems... Like, if any group had a right to burn this place to the fucking ground, it's the people who were imprisoned here. But man, just seeing Ellie like this is so heartbreaking. She's so battered and bruised. Well, emotionally, but obviously physically too. She just had the shit beat out of her for how long now? Alright, let's see. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, fuck the Rattlers, fucking sick fucks. Like, and I say that like the Seraphites weren't, like the Seraphites were cutting people's guts out. They're not like better, but this just feels so much more flagrant. Oh my fucking God.
Abby?
Just crucifying people, like, it's just fucking sick. Oh my fucking God. There. Yeah, there she is.
Help me. Please. It's you.
Like even in this moment, she's even like, because she doesn't know why Ellie's there. She thinks maybe Ellie, I don't know, was captured or whatever. Like she obviously she knows that she came after the two of them. But like again, this Abby is such a different human being from the one we know from the very start of the game. Oh, Ellie. Just this image too just always sticks with me and haunts me, is Abby just broken to pieces, desperately carrying Lev to the beach. It's just such a painful, like, solitary figure, you know? Still, even at this moment, trying to be like, I just gotta get my family out of here. I just gotta get Lev out of here. Lev is my family now. That's all that matters, is keeping Lev safe and getting away from here. Fuck me. Another moment where I don't have much to say. There's nothing to be said, quite frankly. You've been here for all of this too, watching this. We've been on this journey with both of them for so long. We know them, you know, we know them so well, and it hurts my heart at this point for both of them. Oh. Come on, Ellie. Joel wouldn't want you to do this. God, can you imagine Joel seeing her like this would just break his fucking heart.
I can't let you leave. I'm not doing this.
Ooh.
No. I'm not gonna fight you. Yes, you will.
Ellie, come on. I've seen this before, obviously. It just...
Part of this. You made him a part of this.
No, she didn't. Ellie, you made it a part of this. Like, Ellie's... There's a streak of cruelty that Ellie has never had that only shows up now. And it's fucking awful. I don't want to do this! I feel worse about this than the fight with Ellie. They both break my heart. Oh shit. Because just look at the two of them. They're fucking skin and bones. Like, and... Oh, God. Fuck. Okay. Oh, fuck, I don't want to be... Fuck. Fuck. Fuck, look at the two of them. Like, how fucking... That's the thing too, like this... I feel like some people talk about, like, this wasn't much of a, like... Oh god, this wasn't much like a boss fight, quote unquote. Like, it's not meant to be. Like, this is fucking horrible. Oh shit. Okay, that was on me. I didn't dodge right. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Fuck. Like, they're just so broken and fucked up. Like, both of them. Come on, I had the drop on her. Fuck. Like, oh, fuck. Oh. She just wants to save Lev. I'm so, oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh. Oh.
No. Just take him. God, I mean, like, what even is there to say about that ending in that moment? Like, I will say the one thing, every time I see it, because it just breaks my heart seeing it, I do think about when this game came out. I think what people they either missed or they weren't emotionally at a place maybe with themselves to be able to receive that ending, because seeing clips from people who had played the game, and again, I preface this by saying this is separate from if people personally enjoyed the game or connected with it or whatever. Like, again, that's not inherently nothing wrong with that if it didn't work for you. But seeing people get to that ending and still be just cracking jokes and not feeling any of the weight of that, of like everything that they've both gone through, and seeing her pushing Abby under the water and just this desperate struggle, because Abby's struggle is now no longer about herself. Abby's struggle is about, I need to save Lev. I can't die here because then Lev's not going to make it. Like, I can't let him down the same way Joel would never have let Ellie down, you know? And for her, the pressure is her, you know, like for Ellie trying to be like, you know, this is what I've pretended that I've wanted and all that. But really all she wants is she wants Joel back. And she was hoping this would give her some semblance of closure or peace with it. And of course it doesn't. It broke everything around her. It took everything. I mean, this house, this is not like this for no reason. This scene is here to be symbolic of the fact that this is her life now. It is empty. everything is out the door. All right, it is cleared and hollow to the core. Because in here, she should be hearing the music playing, hear Dina singing along, doing the dishes, and little JJ laughing and crying and all that. Like, and instead, it's just nothing. It's just emptiness. But when I remember like seeing that, and I just like, it was so strange after playing the game because I intentionally avoided as many spoilers as possible. And it was such an emotionally weighty thing, especially seeing it the first time. It still breaks my heart seeing it this time. And seeing people play that section and be like, oh, boo-hoo, come on, fucking piece of shit game and all that. What's the point then? And I'm like, fuck, do you have no empathy? Because for me, that's what this game is about. It's about if you have empathy. It's about if you have compassion. Because if you don't, if you have a life that's not built on that, all you will see is you'll go through those scenes and think, well, what the fuck is the point of this game then? It's a revenge story, right? And it's like, no, it's not. It's not. The revenge is the catalyst that pushes the story down the track to get the ball rolling. But it's not a story about revenge. It's about acceptance. It's about letting go. It's about being more than just about yourself. The way that Joel was able to do that with Ellie and realize there were bigger things. And I feel like a lot of people missed that. And I feel like a lot of people just, it showed a side of people that really, it showed a side of some people, I think, that really indicated that their mind couldn't expand beyond the need to let that hate and the anger be a defining factor in what they wanted out of the experience. Because that's not what I wanted. Like, I think, and that's, I think, what you see is a different experience from seeing other people play it, is that the experience of playing it is, it's a painful journey, and you realize there is no winning. If we had killed Abby at the end there, it wouldn't have made me feel any better. I wouldn't have gotten to feel like, woo, we did it, you know? It would just be even more heartbreaking, because I'd be like, well, fuck now. Now that's it for Lev. And Abby was trying to be something so different. And Ellie could have, that's the thing, Ellie could have killed Abby and still would be back here with a life that is hollow and empty. And she would have not been fulfilled in the slightest. I talk about the house being a slightly less on the nose symbolic metaphor, and this one being a sledgehammer. That she'll never be the same, that the things that connected her to everything in life are gone. Like this song, to remind her of Joel, because of her own choices, she will never play this song again, not once. See, there he is as he wanted to be. That's the real Joel for people who played this fucking game and were like, Joel was ruthless. He would never have let anything get under his radar and all that, and would have never been able to had that done to him. That's the real him there on the porch singing and playing and living his life. Quiet and kind and thoughtful. That's the real Joel.
What are you drinking?
Coffee.
Where'd you get that?
Those people that came through last week.
Oh.
A little embarrassed as to what I had to trade to get it, but it's not bad.
I had Seth under control.
Yeah, I know.
And you need to stop harassing Jesse about my patrols.
Okay.
Dina. Is she your girlfriend?
No. No, that was just one kiss. It doesn't mean anything. I don't know why she did that.
But you do like her.
So stupid.
I have no idea what that girl's intentions are, but I do know that she would be lucky to have you.
You're such an asshole.
I'm not trying to.
I was supposed to die in that hospital. My life would have fucking mattered. But you took that from me.
If somehow the Lord gave me a second chance at that moment, I would do it all over again.
I don't think I can ever forgive you for that. But I would like to try.
I like that.
Okay. I'll see you around.
Yep.
Oh my god. Wow. Oh. Holy shit, where to even start? Where to start even summarizing or having ending thoughts on a journey of that scale? Both in the length, the literal length of the story, but also the emotional breadth, you know what I mean?
there's so few things that even are even in the ballpark of this experience. And I don't think that's hyperbole. I think it's just to say that there's so few forms of art that could compel you to live out a story that takes, 25, 30 hours to tell and feel justified in that. 'Cause that's the thing. I think when you get away from the criticism that's just like game's bad because I don't like the creative direction that the inciting incident of this game, what that looks like in the final version, you're robbing yourself of this amazing feat of storytelling. Because of course it's not exclusively to this game. There are plenty of games that have long, lengthy storylines, but I don't think there's many that justify that. You know what I mean? Like it's when you see a 3-hour movie, it's very rare that I see a 3-hour film and I go, yeah, I needed all those 3 hours. I usually watch it and I go, could have trimmed out 30 minutes of that, 40 minutes of that. Like it's very rare that a story is so well fleshed out that there's very little fat to cut. Because out of this, I think I'd be hard pressed to think of where to trim it. And I could probably find places, but not totaling to much, Like if I was to trim things out of this, you'd probably shave off like 30 minutes out of 30 hours, It's the way when you watch a film experience, like say The Lord of the Rings. And I watched them not that long ago because I got the 4K Blu-rays and I hadn't watched them in a long time. And I was like, I'm gonna re-experience these like it's the first time. Just sit down and not be distracted and just live with these Lord of the Rings films for a little bit and enjoy them. And it was amazing. It was just, of course, as it never loses the magic because you get to the end of those long ass fucking movies and you go, everything here matters. Everything here has value and it counts. And there's so little that's extraneous. Because the only things I have criticism with this game are, I think, the characters of Mel and Owen and Isaac are less developed. And it just feels like that circle of Abby's wolf society is just not as compelling as a lot of the people in Ellie's storyline. But that said, those are 3 somewhat secondary and peripheral components to a much larger story that's much larger than just those characters. And I think the rest of it, I think it threads the needle in an astounding way. It manages to give combat that really it fries my brain how good it is sometimes, how tense and exciting. And what's great about it, I think, playing it again, is it's not the traditional, I say traditional, but gaming is a broad category to give any terms like that to say gaming is like this, but many games rely so much on your upgrades being you're getting progressively more and more and more powerful. Well, this isn't quite doing that. Like some of the things, obviously you're getting more damage and your weapons are being made more flexible the way you can fight with them. But the beauty of it, I think, is that the game rewards you for playing better. It asks you don't realize it, I think, but when you play it, you realize from the start of the game to the end of the game, the upgrades along the way are less important than your skill set. You could fight through this whole fucking game with almost no upgrades, and if your skill had just developed enough, you'd get through just fine. Like, you would make it because the game is rewarding you for being strategic and being smarter about the way you play. And it's not holding you back because of like a level cap of saying, well, you're not powerful enough. You hit level 100 on this stat, and then you'll just hit hard enough to be able to win this battle. It's like, no, it's like you need to be paying attention. And I think it's the reason why this would be a hard game to play. I mean, I played it. Like, I played this kind of broken up for the channel, obviously, but it still played it largely in sequence over a relatively short period of time. But I don't think you could like play a section of this, leave for a while, come back to it, because that skill set and that muscle memory is vital to playing well and doing your best. I could feel the difference in between recording episodes. If I had taken a few days off before recording the next part, I felt rusty. I felt like the game really wanted me to play it all the way through without those gaps to be able to get the most satisfying experience out of it. And that's just exciting. That's a cool thing because it makes you feel empowered as a player. That is not just the game. The game is giving you the tools for you to play better. You as an individual in real life to show your skill and your strategy and your intelligence and how you solve the problems that it throws at you. And that's just absolutely just marvelous. So anyway, this has been amazing. It's funny for being halfway through playing it and feeling like, oh my god, this is gonna take forever. Why the fuck did I pick this? Because I love it, but like it's such a long game. I could have played
I could have played, I could have played 10 other games in the span of time. But reaching this ending, though, I'm like, man, it was worth it. And I hope it was worth it for you coming along in this journey too. It's meant a lot. Seeing that people have actually been watching this and sharing it and all that. Even if right now, again, my channel, I know it's new. I know it's not a huge amount of people, but whoever's choosing to be here, especially at this point in my creative journey as a content creator, it means a lot. It really does. I hope you know that. It's a special time right now, any of you who are experiencing this stuff before anyone else, and at the cusp of my journey, making these things for you and making these opportunities for us to share in these experiences and these story things together. It's a really cool thing, and I really hope you were able to enjoy it, because I did. I had an amazing time. I don't think there's anything else I have to say about the game before I kind of leave it behind forever. It's bittersweet because I don't want to say goodbye to it because I love it so much, and I've loved being able to talk about it and share my excitement with you. And I hope that comes through. Is that I want to play games that get me excited, that get me passionate about storytelling and about gaming and this kind of technical craftsmanship, all of those things. I want that to come through, and I hope that's what you got out of this. So, I guess my only takeaway from this is that this is a game about empathy. This is a game about compassion, and it's a game not about revenge, but about letting go. So, I mean, you're not here for a sermon, but just know that you have the right to let go. You have the right to let go of the things that may have been bad and that may have been unfair. That's the thing too that this game is about. What happened to Joel, what happened to Ellie, from their perspective, I mean, for Joel, it's kind of fair because, again, it's in retaliation from what he did. But for, for Ellie, it was unfair because obviously that wasn't her fight and it wasn't her choice. But sometimes life is that way. Life is unfair. And it's necessary to be able to let go of those things and just say, you know what? The past needs to be put to the side because the future has hope in it. And the future has something good that can be waiting. You know what I mean? Because that's what Abby found in Lev. She found this future that said, this is bigger than just me and my pain. Because this kid has a chance to have a life that's more than just what I know, than just my pain and my suffering and my need for revenge and reactiveness to things. Lev gets to have more than that. Lev gets to exist now and have the potential for a real life that has it's not based around fear and fighting and danger all the time. And I think that's really, it's a beautiful story in a game that has a lot of very dark, very challenging elements to it. So, anyway, I'm going to take a break after having finished this game. I'm going to play something lighter for a change. I'm telling you that right now. And, so if you see some things popping up on the channel, maybe some vintage games, stuff like that, that'll be why. All right. I do want to get actually back to the home screen here, specifically because I love that the home screen changes once you're done. Let me see. I don't know if there's a way. No disrespect to any of the amazing team that worked on this. I just really want to show you this because it feels like the little glimmer of hope that the game is trying to give you at the end, knowing that it's taking you through the ringer. Yeah, that's right. You get New Game on. New Game Plus is also fun as fuck. If you're playing this for yourself, this New Game Plus is fantastic because going back through Ellie's portion with the machine gun, fucking awesome, and the explosive arrows, it's like a new fucking game going through the combat encounter. So I would really recommend, if you have played this for yourself or you're playing it fresh, maybe, play all the way through it. Give yourself time. Give yourself a break. Don't feel like you have to rush back into it or start it and then play it at your own pace, obviously. But go back in, and you can skip cutscenes. Don't stress yourself about the heavy stuff, but let yourself enjoy the joys of this game. Playing it again with everything unlocked for you to be able to have more fun with it on the second round. So, anyway, I think that's all I have to say. I've said enough. You've been here for 20 plus hours listening to me ramble, and I couldn't be more thankful. So, but yeah, there's a little glimmer of hope. There's the boat, and that's I love the send off there to say, hey, I know you went through a lot. This was a lot of pain, but don't worry, they made it. All right, they're gonna be okay. And we're left with the bittersweet thing, knowing that Ellie is not okay. She's not. It's not going to be the same. But all I hope in my heart in the story is that she goes back to Jackson. There's some reconciliation, even if it's not perfect. It's not the same. Maybe she doesn't get back with Dina because she doesn't deserve to, quite frankly. Dina has a right to say that's a boundary she does not have to, and an olive branch she doesn't have to return. But hopefully there's a space back within that community for her to start to heal and become a person again. And I love just the storytelling device of her vision of Joel finally changing from who he was at the end, at his death, at his moment of most pain, to who he was in life, which was more important. Who he was, which was someone who was kind and open and loving and open-hearted and open-minded. And that's what we all need more in life, quite frankly. And I think this game brought out a lot of ugly when it came out. A lot of close-mindedness came to the surface, a lot of bitterness, and a lot of apathy when our world has enough of that. And we need a little bit more empathy, a little more kindness, and a little more compassion for one another. So anyway, I'll leave it there and hope you enjoyed it. And take care of yourself. Give yourself a chance to have some empathy for those around you, and let the people around you give you some empathy when you need it, all right? Don't be an Ellie, all right? Don't be an Abby either, anything. Be a Eugene. Smoke some weed, have some fun, live your life. All right, anyway, thank you so much for watching and listening. My name is Dominic, and I will see you next time. Bye.